What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And I'm going to be showing how to make the interior for your Boston pizza. Now there are a couple things that I actually ended up adding in the actual tutorial part that I forgot to add, and I kind of just winged it and hope it worked, which it actually worked fine. But I apologize because I forgot they were things that you should probably add in a restaurant. But yeah, here it is. I don't have a whole ton else to say about this one, other than I'm apparently decided to drink water in the intro. But yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so the space you're going here for this is, well, you don't need any space. All you need is your Boston pizza from the other day. I almost called it something completely different, and I don't know what I was gonna call it. One thing I do want to point out is that there are only, like, I think 9 or 10, maybe even 7 or 8 seats. I don't actually remember. I counted and I forgot the number. But I'd recommend probably adding an outdoor seating area. I didn't really feel like screwing with the outside, and I kind of was limited on time a bit again. So I just was like, whatever. And I kind of did make this too small. I thought it was like, I was under the impression that it wasn't what it was. It's like a dine-in restaurant, and I didn't realize that. I thought it was just like, kind of like almost carry-out, like kind of how Domino's is, or Pizza Hut, or like restaurants like that. How they have dine-in available, but it's more so like carry-out. That was what I was under the impression of, but it clearly is not that. But what you want to do is you want to start off by getting out for your 9 materials. Gray concrete, if we even choose 9. Brick blocks. Birchwood planks. Block of quartz. Glowstone. Birch door. Jungle door. And I actually think we'll stop there. Get out polished black stone pressure plates, actually. And also, I would recommend giving yourself night vision, which it's not gonna. Oh no, because yeah, never mind. As we wait, this might only take us the 1,000 seconds. When I originally did this, okay, not effect clear. That's not what I was looking for. I actually didn't need the entire 1,000 seconds of night vision, hence why the clear came up. Anyways, come inside of your Boston pizza, and the first thing you want to do is break your entire grass floor and replace it with gray concrete. Also, I'd recommend getting these doors. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am, for the most part. It kind of sucks, though, because, like, I only have, as of recording this, probably by the time you're seeing this, I actually will have no days left. But I have only a couple days left before my summer kind of gets a bit busy and boring, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And then hopefully next summer will be a little bit more, I can do whatever the heck I want for the first month plus, but it all depends how everything really goes. It could go a ton of different ways, which I'm hoping it goes fine. Really the biggest, like, hope right now is that everything just is easier than I thought and doesn't take up as much time as I'd expect, which would give me more time, because I really am trying to finish Little Nightmares 2, at least Chapter 2 by the end of this summer. That's kind of my goal. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to complete that. I'm currently on the cafeteria, but we'll see. A lot can happen. In that time frame. Now it's time for the gray concrete adding. Because, yeah, I did apply for a job, which is fun, I guess. But it might not be relevant for, like, another month, and probably less than a month, but something like that. And then, yeah. Lots of fun happening. Not really, we'll see. Summer could go a lot of different ways, honestly. It's still very early on. Like, I've been only on summer for... Hold on. It's not hasn't even been a full week. Which is weird. Yeah, it's only been 4 days, I think. Yeah. Which feels like it has been way longer than that, which is good. I want my summer to go by slowly, at least to start. And then I want that middle part to go by extremely quick. And then I want the end to go by slowly as well. And then the school year, hopefully, to go by as quick as possible. Which sucks how much that is, like, shifted. Like, you have, like, 3 months of summer and then 9 months of school, and it's just like pain. After about 5 months, I'm done. Alright, come to the back left-hand corner once you've done that, and you want to be on the gray concrete, and you want to count from this block forward by 7. And place going right 5 brick blocks. Just want to kind of make sure that is how that works. That is cool. And then place a birch door, 2 brick blocks, and extend that second one all the way back. Come back to the front one, go right with an additional 5 brick blocks. Birch door, 2 brick blocks, and again connect to the back. Then from that front block again, go right with 10 brick blocks, 2 jungle doors, and a brick block. On either side of the jungle doors, just add polished black stone pressure plates, so whenever you walk up to the doors, they automatically open, because that's kind of how the doors work. They're very, like, swingy. In fact, they just, like, you just, like, push them, and just, like, wee, and it just swings back and forth. Which, I don't have those doors in Minecraft, which would suck. That'd be nice if it, which sucks. That would be nice if they added them, God. Now, what do I want to do? Okay, place 3, we'll actually say 4 rows of birchwood planks on top of all the brick blocks, and then it'll be 3 on top of each door. Also, I'm recording this very early in the morning, at least for a summer. It's like 11, it's 11:50, I can't read clocks. I can, that's a joke. I can't read them when I'm tired, which I'm not actually that tired right now, although I probably sound very tired. My voice, like, feels... my voice feels tired, because that's a word. Well, it's not a word, it's a phrase, or a sentence, something like that. There you go. Something like that. Now, direct your attention to the front and the doorway, and you want to bring... So you have those, like, weird corner things of brick blocks. You want to bring the inner row back with another row of brick, so you just have 2 squares like that. Bring each of those bottom brick blocks towards you by 1, and then bring the top layers of brick back with birchwood planks. Extend those planks up by 1 there. And then once you have this, you want to place on top of the black glass, you want to place a row of gray concrete, and then bring it towards you by 2 rows. Just like so. Also, I'd recommend bringing it out by 1 on either side from there. So it kind of looks like it connects to the front a bit better. Cool. Now what you want to do is you want to come to this front left-hand corner, and in line with the bottom row cyan terracotta going left to right or right to left from the front, I guess it doesn't matter which corner, you want to place 2 blocks of quartz, glowstone, 2 blocks of quartz, glowstone, 2 blocks of quartz, glowstone, 2 blocks of quartz, glowstone. You want to keep that pattern going to reach the other side, which it should end on a glowstone. 2 blocks of quartz, sorry. Something like that. Then place 2 rows of block of quartz moving back from that. Then copy that pattern. And then, obviously, after that, place 2 rows of blocks of quartz, and then your pattern 1 more time, and that will end the main area. The other ones aren't that bad. Well, the kitchen kind of sucks, but whatever. I think the kitchen actually sort of lines up. I'm not sure. Sometimes they do. One time I had it where they all lined up, which was nice. Because then I could just do the ceiling first and get it out of the way. There you go. It'll give you something like this. Cool. Come inside your kitchen, which are the jungle doors, and you want to place... It actually doesn't line up. You want to place in each corner, you just want to place a glowstone. That's a good spot to start, I guess. And then bring them towards each other with 2 blocks of quartz, glowstone, and then, again, 2 blocks of quartz, glowstone, etc. Until you basically have a border on your room like that. Which I don't know why I'm doing it border style, I just am. And then you basically want to bring each side in with 2 rows of blocks of quartz, and that's going to leave you with a strip of 1 in the center of your room. Which is going to be where the, rest of the lights go. And then you can just kind of figure out where it is. So glowstone, 2 quartz, glowstone, 2 quartz, glowstone. Like that. Also, you don't have to use glowstone. I know that's kind of late to say that, but you could use sea lanterns. And then come into either bathroom, and you want to place, again, in each corner, you can place a glowstone. This one's actually a little bit, well, yeah, I guess. And then place another glowstone, basically in the middle of all those, and then there's just 1 in the direct center. So that's where all your glowstones would go. Again, it's all just 2 blocks away. You just need to know that it starts in the corners, and then from there you can figure it out pretty easily, hopefully. Pattern's not hard. I did change it slightly recently. I used to be 2 glowstones, and then I was actually going to do that on this. But it wouldn't work with the 1 block center. I couldn't figure out how it would have worked. So, I don't know what the issue... Because it should. I feel like it should, and I feel like I've made it work before with the 1 block center, but it just didn't. And again, do that pattern in both bathrooms. And then that will give you all of your ceiling lights, and then we just have to do interior decor, which is always the fun part. Really. Not really, but you know. Like so. Since we're in the bathroom, let's actually just start with them because I don't feel like doing them, so might as well do them first. Get out. Where you want to get out to start is first you want to clear inventory, but you want to get out cauldrons, levers, stone slabs. The sun keeps like moving and it's blinding me whenever it peeks out of the clouds. Stone, birch door, smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz stairs, birch trap doors, and of course a 1 material short composter. We also need oak trap doors, but they don't really matter that much, so theoretically you don't need them. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to go into the kitchen once we do both the bathrooms, just so we can not ever need to look at these 3 materials again. But, yeah. So what you want to do to start off is you're going to want to... I don't know why I need to look up a picture. So this depends on what bathroom you're in, because you want to find the corner where there's only 1 block to the... It's the side of the door. It's this corner. Well, it could be... It's front right in the left bathroom. Front... Wait, is that right? No, that seems wrong. Yeah, front right in the left bathroom. Front... Oh, no, it's front right in both. Okay, never mind. They're exactly the same. I'm stupid. I thought I inverted the doors like I normally do, but I didn't. Just place a composter in the front right-hand corner. Then the row 5 to the left of the door you want to place on the, we'll say 2nd and 4th blocks, you want to place cauldrons with levers above them powered on. Give you a sec if you want to actually go do it in the other. I'm actually going to do. I'm going to do that in both bathrooms, and then I'll do the entire next part in 1 bathroom, and then maybe explain it again, depending on if I feel like doing it, because that's always a question. Now come to the, let's say just back left-hand corner for fun, and count forward by 3, and then place an upside-down stone slab on that block. Bring it right with a birch door, 3 upside-down stone slabs, birch door, and an upside-down stone slab. Bring the middle upside-down stone slab and just connect it back. Bring each slab up with a block of stone, and then bring each block and or door up with a stone slab. That'll give you 2 stalls. I wanted to go with more than 1 because I just wanted to. And 2. You could theoretically split one of these bathrooms into 2 bathrooms and then just have more space if you want for tables. That's another option that I would consider. And yeah, and there's something that I might actually just make a video on this summer because that'd be fun. Like things that you should add to your builds, and maybe not even like in the front, just like in the back and stuff. You'll see. I'll probably will do it. Maybe with some help again, because that was fun last time I had help on one of those videos with the tips one. That was a fun video to make. So you want to come into either stall and in the back center where you have a brick block, you want to bring it towards you with a smooth quartz block. Then go towards you again with an opposite on smooth quartz stair. Go up with a birch trapdoor, and that stair. Bring that trapdoor back with a smooth quartz block, and then bring that block left with a lever. There's your toilet. It's kind of hard to get a view of it, but there it is. And then 1 in the other bathroom, or other stall as well. And then again, those stalls in the other nice. Stalls in, twice in the other bathroom. So, 4th block forward, upside down slab, moving right, birch door, 3 upside down slabs, birch door, upside down slab. Connect the middle slab back, bring each slab up with a block, bring each block and or door up with a slab. And then place a toilet in the middle center of either one. So block, upside down stair in front, trapdoor on top, block behind, lever to the left. Cool, I can't go over that because that's 1.5 blocks, and I'm not that short in this game. Unless you have a short skin, but then you probably still wouldn't be able to fit through there, because that's how Minecraft hitboxes work. There you go. Now, one thing I do want to do, since I'm thinking about it, ooh, actually, get rid of your stone and get out oak trap doors, and just above either composter, place an oak trap door, and then you can officially close your bathrooms and call it a day on them. I think it doesn't matter which way they face. Now, how do I want to do this? Okay, come into your kitchen, I guess. Permanently, we're going to be in here, working. And where is my kitchen picture? That's actually a good question. Here it is. You want to... I forgot to put a oak trap door on top of this, but directly to the left of the spruce door, you want to place a compost with an oak trap door on top. That spruce door being the back door. This will be coming to play in that video I was talking about, which might actually never happen. That'd be funny if it didn't, to be fair. Bring that composter left with 2 smooth quartz blocks, and bring either block up by 1. Place a pair of birch doors on its face. Leave a 2-block gap moving left from that, and place 3 cauldrons, each with a lever above it powered on, just for sinks or something like that. And then, now you can clear your inventory, and we're gonna get out a bunch of materials, probably. Oh, I forgot, so it's fine. Cyan terracotta. Smokers. Iron trapdoors. Brick blocks. Where are they? Where they are? Brick stairs. Stripped, preferably dark oak logs. You could actually do the muddy mangrove roots if you wanted to. You'll see why. You could do you could really do anything. You could do soul soil, soul sand. You could do just something of that brown ish tint. You can even do brown concrete, spruce, dark oak planks, something like that. You'll see what it's for. It's for the, ashes at the bottom of the thingy. And, something that I actually forgot to do, but I'm gonna do here is cobblestone stairs. And, okay, oh god, we'll leave this for later, because I just remembered this too. You just want to connect the cauldrons to the, fridge with 2 cyan terracotta, which is actually the smooth quartz, so the cauldrons, but you get the point. Then go left from those cauldrons with 2 cyan terracotta and then 2 brick blocks. Bring those 2 brick blocks each all the way to the front of this room. And we're gonna... No, we're not. I lied. This might be a little bit weird to do, but you want to place on the front set of brick blocks, you want to place a brick block and then a brick stair facing forward on top of it like that. So you might have to just do one at a time. At the back, do brick stair and brick block and then brick stair facing back. Hold on, like that. It's a little bit awkward to do, but it's not that bad. And then you can connect those brick blocks together, or brick stairs together with brick blocks, sorry. And then basically bring every other brick block down. So it'll be, actually do the second and the fourth again. So you have 3 holes like so. In the back block of each hole, replace the brick block with a stripped dark oak wood or whatever. That just looks like the ashes. It really doesn't matter which brown block you use. It's just a little texture difference that you might notice. Because of the shadows of it, you just can't really see it much of it. But it does add a little bit of a difference. And you also want to do something with that, but you can't really just break it because hello, don't mind me just having a brick block in your wall. But you could add even a dark oak trapdoor or something just to kind of make it a little bit darker. Yeah, see how much better that actually looks than having the... Hold on. Look at how much better that looks than that. And then, above the holes, you just want to bring the brick blocks up to the ceiling, like so. I'll give you that. Something like that. Cool. Bring the front left-hand corner of this brick right with 4 cyan terracotta. Cyan terracotta, god. 2 smokers, preferably facing back, and then a cyan terracotta. Bring the smoker up with an iron trap door. Bring the iron trap door up with a cobblestone stair, although you'll have that big gap, which is fine. And then bring your cobblestone stair out and have them facing away. Now that's going to give you this, and I didn't actually add that originally, but it's something that is just good to have. Doesn't matter that much, although, yeah. Nice. Now, I think that's it for in here. That's all I added. Another thing you could think about is adding cabinets above for, like, plates and stuff. And also dishwashers. That's another thing that I should probably... So if you just want to make a dishwasher, you just need smooth quartz blocks and redstone torch. And also your iron trapdoor again. And maybe in this row of 4 here, just, like, break this block. And then... I actually have to break this iron terracotta to the left of it, too. Break the block under it. Ooh, wait, that's gonna be weird. Hold on. So, I guess you just break, like, the 2 cyan terracotta and then 2 gray concrete down, and the left you could do right. Cyan terracotta, replace it with a smooth quartz block. Place an iron trapdoor in front of it, and then place a redstone torch on the block below the smooth quartz block. And then just patch that back up. And that's what I would do for a dishwasher. I'm kind of just adding things as we go at this point, because there's things that I'm realizing that I should have added those, because I kind of just, like, went with this and was like, yup. I was like, okay, I'm done now, but no, I clearly forgot some crucial things. Which 2 of them we'll get to in a moment here in this area, but we gotta actually figure out where I want them. I'll figure it out. You might have to actually add them in the kitchen, which is fine. But you want to clear inventory and get out, just to start off, dark oak wood stairs, mangrove fence, and brown carpet. Is that it? Also get out dark oak signs, and then glowing stacks and white dye or bone meal, whichever you prefer to use. Now, come to the front left-hand corner of your build, and you want to place 2 dark oak wood stairs facing right. Bring them right with 2 mangrove fence, dark oak stair facing left, dark oak stair facing right, 2 mangrove fence, dark oak stair facing left. Now, you actually want to do this on the other side, except kind of reverse it. So you will only have 2 tables again, but it's gonna look. Essentially, it's just you start with stairs facing left. The only thing that switches are the directions of the stairs. So it'll give you that. Cool. Now, at the right side, you want to copy the second table to the left. The more inner table, you want to copy it to the directly up against the back wall like that. And then you want to bring it left with, I think, 1 more table design. So dark oak stair facing left, 2 mangrove fence, dark oak stair facing right. And then at the other side, okay, there should be 8 tables. So you want to copy the first table to the back as well, which I was actually debating on actually doing, because you'll see why in a sec. And then you want to come to the far right row of dark oak wood stairs on the left side, which is this row, and you want to just trace them back. Count right by 1 and place a set of dark oak wood stairs facing right. Bring them left with 2 mangrove fence and a set of dark oak stairs facing left. Like so. Bring each mangrove fence up with a brown carpet. The mangrove fence was just to add a little bit of color, because normally I'm boring and don't add any color. My dogs are barking. Why are they barking? I don't know. I don't want to know either, to be fair. But, yeah. And then once we do that, and once we add the signs, it'll just be up for whatever I decide to add. Which are probably important things. Now, above either birch door, you want to place dark oak signs. You could actually go down the line, too. You want to say place 1 saying men in all caps and 1 saying women in all caps. And then once you have the signs, they're completely unreadable. So you want to left click once with glowing stack, which you actually could just leave it at that, because that does look pretty cool. And then once with white dye to give you a full effect. Although, like, if you like that's fine. It might actually look better. It's definitely more, like, noticeable, I feel like. It's harder to read, but it pops out more, which is a weird combination of things to say in a sentence. So, let's do what I wanted to add, and I actually do know how to fit them both. You want to get out spruce wood slabs and spruce wood planks. And then get out, I guess, stone brick stairs, and I guess cyan terracotta again as well, because we're just going to stick with that theme. So, you could do it in line with the door, doesn't really matter, but you want to place, like, we'll say 3 blocks back from the door, you want to place a spruce wood plank with a slab on top and a slab behind it. That's like the little area where they check you and they're like, hi, here, have a menu. Actually, they don't give you the menu here, they take you to your seat. And then, in the back right-hand corner of the main area, directly next to the doors, You just want to place a couple sanitary cot. I'll do 2. And then in the corner, place a stone brick stair. I wouldn't place it any more forward because of that pain. But then, like, you know, but then if you walk here, you do open the door, which kind of sucks, but you're like, typing, haha, okay, you owe us $2,000, which would be ridiculous. I don't know how much food you need to buy for it to be $2,000. But, yeah, if there's really anything else you want to add, like, you could add plants here, like, hold up, let me actually just show you what I would do for a plant here, in case anybody asked, which no one probably did, just, like, something like that. Or maybe it actually look better one more block in, so it, like, kind of lines up with the, gray concrete, like that. Yeah, that might be cool. And then just kind of think about things that you might want to add in rooms and stuff, and add your own touch to it. But yeah, more than that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Boston Pizza interior and exterior complete. Thank you guys for did enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Sorry, this interior was kind of like quicker than normal. I wasn't particularly anticipating the time that I had, and I didn't realize that I'd like missed stuff because I was kind of just listening to music and then wasn't thinking very clearly, and then it just kind of happened. It's too early, man. But have your friend out there doing it, and I will see you on the next one. Hey, it's back. Peace.